Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything Podcast, Season 2, Episode 108, and I'm going to be continuing some more There's going to be some more Neighbours Reboot reviews in this episode because I'd fallen a little bit behind. So yes, I'll be covering 3 episodes in this episode, which will be Episode 21, 22 and 23, because I haven't got round to reviewing 24 yet. So in the next episode, I'll be doing 24 to 28. So yeah, it'll balance itself out. But yes, so without further ado, let's get to my review of the Neighbours Reboot, episode 21, which is episode 8924. The episode starts off with a previously recap. There is followed by a title sequence. Byron is unloading a car for a guest. Reese is looking at her surroundings and her first day in Erinsborough. Reese apologises to Byron for her not answering his call. Reese gives one of the staff members a secret mission. Dex is still waiting for JJ. Andrew calls poor Remy, telling her that JJ has disappeared. JJ returns home. Tony offers to give Therese a tour of Erinsborough High. JJ tells the Wagner Murphys that he returned home early because of the Lindwell brothers. Remy reinforces to JJ that parents look after kids and kids don't look after parents. Wendy suggests fundraising ideas to Jane. Jane tries to remain positive. Wendy offers to help save the school if at all possible. JJ tells the truth to Dex about his driving lesson with Andrew. JJ continues to not tell Andrew that he might be JJ's father. The staff member completes Reese's secret mission. Andrew and Wendy talk about Erinsborough High and the Malcolm Murphys. Byron catches up with Reese. Has tries to cheer up Byron. Wendy has helped Jane. Wendy comments on Jane's appearance. Andrew talks to Cara about JJ and Dex. Cara misunderstands what Andrew is saying. Jane gives a tour of the school to several parents. Remy tries to reassure Cara about Andrew's comments. Reese asks Cara about the CCTV footage. Reese compliments Cara's work. Toadie gives a tour to Therese and the architect. Cara gets a phone call and tells Remy that she has been asked to testify to trial. Reese gets a knock on her door from a character called Tess. Jane finds out about Therese investigating the school, visiting the school even, for her potential retirement experience, and Jane blows up at Therese and Tony with Wendy and the parents looking on, and the episode finishes off with a coming up trailer. My thoughts on this episode is I love the long-term storyline of the potential closure of Erinsborough High. Next up is my review of the Neighbours Reboot episode 22, which is episode 8925. The episode starts off with a previously recap, followed by the title sequence. Reese talks to Tess about her progress in Erinsborough. Tess is a relative of Reese's. Well, that's what I thought when I wrote this review, but a few episodes later it becomes clear that she works kind of for Reese's father, basically. Jane tells Susan about her outburst at school. Susan stays with Jane. Billy and Haz talk about Eden and Mackenzie's date. Haz crashes Billy's question. No, wait, I can't read my own handwriting again. Haz answers Billy's question. Eden gets uncomfortable when Mackenzie mentions Holly. Therese and Tony try to reassure Nell about family therapy. And Therese, Toadie and Nell are at family therapy. Tess and Reese meet again, this time at the tram. The counsellor tries to calm down Nell. Nell tells her that she had therapy before when her mum, Sonia, died. Nell describes Sonia to the counsellor and remembers the day she died. Tess tells Reese that she will be back soon to check in on her progress. Holly introduces Reese to Susan. Holly checks in with Reese. Therese talks to the counsellor. Jane and Wendy attend the whiskey launch, as do Susan, Sadie and Holly, with Mackenzie, Haz and Billy. Tony speaks to the counsellor. The counsellor tells Tony about Nell's feelings about Sonia's last day. Tony blames himself. Paul congratulates Leo on the success of the whiskey launch. Leo thanks Paul and his investors. Leo remembers Brittany, who is the mother of Abigail. Tony and Therese discuss the counselling session. Jane gets drunk and Jane knocks her drink onto Holly. Jane apologises to Leo. Leo and Wendy take Jane to a car to go home. Holly meets Eden at a distance. Eden is Holly's ex. Holly chases Eden. Haz tells Billy about Trevor eating her jumper. Holly shows a picture of her ex Eden to Mackenzie, who confirms it's Ed, and the episode finishes with a coming up trailer. My thoughts on this episode is I love how big a part family therapy was in this episode. So coming up next will be a trio of behind the scenes videos.
Alrighty, so I just arrived here at the Neighbours Fremantle Studios and getting ready for my day at work. Here are the studios where we film
My name is Georgie Stone and I play Mackenzie Hargraves.
And I'm Rebecca Robertson and I play Rhonda Del Rubio.
And these are our Ramsay Street Revelations. Our Ramsay Street Revelations.
We're having a lovely day at the winery and it is so beautiful.
Wendy is helping her new good friend Jane, who's had a few to drink, but she's going to get home safely. So I'm the designated driver.
Drunk again.
Okay, this
Hey guys, we're just here at the vineyard shooting some drunk Jane scenes, so Wendy and I are helping her get in the car. Gonna run it.
Last time Jane was drunk was when she went to the gay bar with Nicolette, and people seem to really like that. So hopefully you like drunk Jane again.
Next up is my review, and will be the last review of this episode of Neighbours Reboot, episode 23, which is episode 8926. The episode starts off as usual with a previously recap and a title sequence. Reese talks to her dad via phone call. Reese gets some more insider knowledge from a staff member. Holly and Mackenzie talk about Eden with Sadie, Haz and Billy. Reese bails on her date with Byron. Paul comments on Byron and Reese's relationship. Haz, Sadie, Mackenzie, Holly and Billy search for Eden. Tony attempts to distract Therese. Therese and Tony talk about Nell. Jane, now sober, talks to Susan about her behaviour at the whiskey launch. Mackenzie is angry for trusting Eden. Eden has seemingly stolen all of Mackenzie, Holly, Haz, Sadie and Billy's bags, which Mackenzie includes her wedding ring. Reese questions a staff member. Mackenzie blames herself for taking off her wedding ring. Haz tells Leo about Eden's actions. Jane finds out that Carl has been offered a job at Therese's retirement experience. Susan tells Therese and Tony about Jane's behaviour. Therese tells Susan that she has issued an offer to the Department of Education. Susan informs Tony and Therese on how Carl and Harold are getting on. Reese tells Paul about her market research project. Byron finds out that Reese lied to him. Haz and Mackenzie return home. Haz enlists Trevor to cheer Mackenzie up. It seems to work. Byron talks to Leo about Reese. Mackenzie talks to Haz about losing her wedding ring. Haz reassures Mackenzie. Tony talks to Jane about Susan. Holly checks in with Byron. Byron talks to Reese about how her recent actions have made him feel, and the episode finishes off with a coming up trailer. My thoughts on this episode is I love that Tony is trying to salvage Susan and Jane's relationship. Coming up will be a clip from this episode as well as a behind the scenes video.
Hi guys, I'm Lucinda Armstrong Hall and I'm playing Holly.
I'm Costa D'Angelo and I play Eden.
And these are our Ramsey Street Revelations. Revelations.
Yes, so as I said before my review of episode 23, that's it for these reviews of this episode, but in the next episode there'll be 5 instead of the normal 4, so I catch up. But yes, so let me know what you thought of the episodes if you watched them, or my reviews and the videos if you didn't. But that's it for the Everything Podcast, Season 2, Episode 108. Goodbye.